going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. We have the stock market up big. And if you watch yield rates and the dollar, they will push down, but they are slowly rising. And we know if they keep rising, stocks and cryptos will come back down. Now, over these last 2 weeks, we've received big information from institutions, but it hasn't moved the market. So guys, it's letting us know there's not a lot of liquidity to go around. That's the reason why we're seeing a lot of pumps and dumps in stocks. So the stock market has turned over into the crypto market. Like in the crypto market, when we receive a pump, majority of the cryptos are up. When we get a dump, majority of the cryptos are down. The same thing is going on in stocks. All the stocks are moving in the same direction. That just lets you know the algorithm is controlling it all. We are in the most manipulated market in history as stocks and cryptos. Now, this article states post-midterm, Bitcoin could hit 12,000. And guys, we know after the midterms, they turn up the Hegelian dialectic. You know my mark is 14,000. We get another rate hike in November and December. So that's what I'm calculating. Now, guys, don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which were pushed down this morning. Also, we had the dollar lower, so that's going to equal the stock market up. And then, of course, cryptos will get a little bit of that liquidity, and cryptos are up. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, tether, USDC, and then we have the Fed. Repo still over 2.2 trillion. They're going to be raising rates November 2nd and December 14th. And that is going to crush cryptos even more and the stock market even more. And guys, it takes time for these rate hikes to go through the economy. We see the emerging markets getting hit because of the strong dollar plus the high rates. But because we are the beneficiaries of the strong dollar, they can keep the United States economy propped up. But we know next year these corporations are going to be paying a 15% tax. And then plus, guys, we have the energy crisis which interest rates have nothing to do with the price of oil. Same way we go inside the grocery store. All this is just corporate greed. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale. Move down slightly on Friday. Make sure you're paying attention to the actual allocations. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Mastercard taps Paxos to launch crypto trading for banks. The service is going to be called Crypto Source, where you can buy, hold, and sell crypto. And of course, Paxos is going to be used for trading and custody service. And don't forget, guys, Paxos has been sitting behind the curtain because they're going to be offering real-time settlement for securities. And we know it normally takes about 3 to 4 days to settle. And that's why the digital economy is going to change the whole game that we play in. But we're slowly seeing the same big corporations running the new digital transformation. The fourth industrial revolution, guys, is the same big banks and same big corporations. They're not going to give up their power. They'll hide behind a new name and fund these new projects, but their plan is to take them over. And speaking of takeover, we have the bank man. FTX.US is under investigation by Texas regulator over offering unregistered securities. And guys, where is the SEC? The bank man has already admitted that he doesn't have a license there. They're in the process of getting one, but they don't have it there, so they shouldn't be offering it. But where is the SEC? Nowhere to be found. Same way when we look at these buybacks, all these corporations buying back their own stocks. Guys, that was illegal at one time because all you're doing is manipulating your stock to benefit the shareholders instead of taking that money and putting back in the company. And this is how you get $1 trillion market cap, $2 trillion market cap, which is out of this world. And if you have my New World Order book, I told you that the corporations are going to be your new government, and we can clearly see that's coming to light. Now we have, starting in November, Binance Coin Market Cap Index Series kicks off by tracking the top 10 cryptos. Also, we have Gemini and Coinbase getting new leadership in Europe in order to push adoption. And guys, when it comes to crypto, it is global. And we have one of the Winklevoss twins, Cameron, steps down in Europe. But guys, we know it doesn't matter what country you go to, they have a plan for the fourth industrial revolution. And lastly, we have Ripple begins tests with Xrpl ledger sidechain that's compatible with Ethereum smart contracts. And it should go live in early 2023. And the goal is to have the EVM sidechain connected to the Xrpl mainnet. The bridge and the final solution will be decentralized, and all components of the solution will be production ready to handle real-world scale and use cases. And this will allow developers to use Ethereum's programming language Solidity and bring it to Xrpl. And even though we see the movie with the SEC and Ripple, and then plus adding in Ethereum, guys, we know how important the smart contracts are going to be. It's going to change everything that we do. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C-Red, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.